This is the JJRC H83. In the box, you'll find a user manual, a prop removal tool, 4 spare propellers, a USB charger, the controller, and the drone. So here we have the JJRC H83. Some people say that this is like the updated version of the H36, which it's quite possible. But let's go over some of the differences because I do have the H36 right here. It does look a little updated. It's a similar body. So the H83 does appear to be bigger. It is heavier. That is probably because it has a bigger battery. The H36 only comes with a 150 milliamp hour battery, and this comes with a 300 milliamp hour. But if you put them on top of each other, they are roughly the same size as far as the spacing for the ducted fan. The only reason that this looks bigger is because you have this shroud here, I guess for styling purposes, but you have that, so it does appear to be bigger. But if this is the updated version, then they took a few things away from this. This does not have one key return or headless mode, and this has both of them. So that's my comparison there with the drones. Now we have the controller. Now they updated the controller as well. The controller is a little bit bigger. This one here almost seemed a little too small. So I'm glad that they made the H83 a little bit bigger. It has, like I said, some of the same features. They eliminated some buttons, like here's the trim buttons. They eliminated them on the outside of the controller because the trim on this controller is operated with the right stick. You push it in to activate trim, and then you can like pick your direction, whichever way you need to trim. And then you hit it again and that exits the trim mode. Over here we have the calibration, we have the 1 key reset. But the speed button up here is the same. And over here we have the flips, so those are the same. Like I said, they eliminated headless mode and 1 key return, which is no big deal to me because I never really use those modes. But to a beginner, maybe headless mode would be something that a beginner would want, which now this H83 does not have. So that's a little bit of the differences between the H36 and the H83. I'm sure there's more. I don't want to get into too much techno talk. I just want to take this out and fly it, see how good it flies. We got the JJRC H83 all charged up, and you gotta plug it in to turn it on. So you see it flashing there, and red is the head, green is the tail. Another way you can tell is the side that you plug into is the tail. So let's put it down here on the flat surface, turn the controller on, and to bind it, you just do up, down, and you're bound. So now there's no flashing on the drone, no flashing on the controller. Let's hit this 1 key reset, which is right here. And you'll see the lights flashing on the drone. And once they stop flashing, the gyro is calibrated. So to take off, all you gotta do is hit up. As mentioned, this is non-altitude hold. And we are in the first rate. And the first rate is not very fast. Stay away from that fan, we don't want to hit the fan. So let's flip it into the second rate, which you hit this button right there. And that puts us in the second rate, and it does pick up speed. Also picks up yaw speed as well. Yaw is actually kind of slow. Like I want it to turn faster. See what I mean? I wanted it to turn faster, but it just doesn't turn fast enough for me to go around objects and time stuff right. So let's go ahead and hit this speed button right here again. You hear the 3 beeps, and we are now in the third rate. And well, if this is top speed, then I don't, whoa.
So we are in the third rate, and if this is the top speed, I really don't think that this is faster than the H86. If I remember correctly, the H36 flew a lot faster than this. But I'm not saying that this is a bad drone. I'm just saying it's a little slower than the H36. It does fly pretty good, very stable with its flight. And let's check out the flips. So right here, this top right button, you pick your direction after you hit. Let's do a backflip. Okay. Doesn't do too bad. Let's do a roll. What's going on there? And then let's do another roll the other way. So, okay, well, that one flip just kind of like fell flat on its face. Let's try these flips again. See, there, I have to give it full throttle, and even then it still doesn't recover from the flip. So let's just fly this around, because there is no other features other than the rates and also the flips and rolls. There's nothing else. There's no headless mode. There's no one key return, nothing like that. So let's just fly this thing around. We'll see how long the battery lasts as well. The box says 5 to 6 minutes of flight time. Whoa! All right, there it is. That's the first time I hit the fan. Let's see if it survived. And it looks like it survived. Nothing's flashing. So let's put this down and let's recalibrate it. And we are recalibrated right now. So let's, oh yeah, we're good. We are good. So the only other thing that this controller does is the trim. So you push the right button in, the right stick, and then you can pick which direction you need to trim it. And then when you want to get out of that mode, you hit the button again, and then you can control the drone again. So it kind of takes you out of control for, see there, I wanted to just, oh, and we got low voltage detection right there. You see the red and green LEDs flashing on the side, and that is it. So let's see how much longer we can fly before it cuts power to the drone. And that's it. That was the flight time of the H83, which for a 300 milliamp hour battery, that is not good at all, because I don't feel like I was flying that long. I'll check the video and see, and I'll put the time up on the screen, but it didn't seem like all that long of a flight. Luckily, these batteries are pretty common, so I'm gonna throw in another battery that I have, because this only comes with one. I'm gonna throw in another battery, and I'm gonna fly around, try and put together some kind of little montage. So, all right, let's change this battery out.
So there you saw the JJRC H83, and I must say, if this is an updated version of the H36, then it is not a good updated version because it does not fly as good as the H36 and you have less features. Other than both of them being ducted fan drones, they don't fly anything alike. Not saying that this is a bad drone, but it is not the H36. I think with this one, I think the yaw needed to be a little faster, even in the third rate, and even in the third rate, it still was not all that fast of a flyer, but it did do flips pretty good. There was a couple times where it did just like kind of fall on its face. So, I mean, not a bad drone, not a great drone. It's somewhere in the middle. I'm still gonna give this away for the March giveaway. So if you would like the JJRC H83 to be the giveaway for March, then go ahead and smack the like button. At the end of March, the RC with the most likes is going to be the giveaway. Now, there's gonna be other RCs on the channel. Only one of these is gonna be given away. It's the one with the most likes. But to get your entry in, all you have to do is be a subscriber from the US and comment down below. Your comment is your entry. I'm only pulling comments off of the video of the RC with the most likes. So that's why I recommend commenting on all of them. And then on April 1st, I'm gonna do a live drawing where we find out which RC is the most liked RC, and then that one will be the giveaway. And then we'll find out who wins it. So good luck to everybody who enters. Thanks for watching, but I hope to see you with the next Ready to Run RC.